Right here, everybody. Let's get out our simple elements books. Let's go back to where we were at yesterday at 87. Alright, let's just play it, 87, with a nice full sound. Not too loud, not too soft. Just a nice full sound. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Let's focus on keeping that airstream still fast and controlled for all these things, for all this chromatic. Let's try this again. This time, let's make it a nice forte. Not still nice and full. Think rich and creamy sounds. Just make the beautiful, most beautiful tone that you can. Here we go. 87 again. 1, 2, 3, go. Good. This time let's do it at the piano. We're going to take it even slower though. So let's do it at the piano. Make sure you're taking your breath. And make sure you're still keeping that airstream nice and controlled. Fast air. Here we go. Now remember, piano. Keep everything nice and quiet. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, good. That sounded great. Let's go to 88. What was the big problem that we had with 88 yesterday? Someone raise your hand and tell me. Particularly with the winds and our air. Anybody? I want to pick on someone if you don't tell me. Pick on you before it's over. No? If I don't have any volunteers, I'll give it to you. So remember on those half notes, in measure 2 and measure 4, we didn't want them to just we didn't just want that flat. We want to keep that airstream nice and controlled. We don't want those to just pop out and be a face melter. Alright, we don't want that. So let's do it 88, nice and forte, full sound. Remember on those half notes, keep the airstream controlled so that it don't just pop out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. You hear how that last one, especially clarinets, it's just really like a laser, just right into me. We want to keep that airstream nice and controlled in these. Let's play each of the half notes like we did yesterday. So we'll start with that first half note that we had in measure 2. We'll just hold and play that out. Then the next one in measure 4, and then the third one. So here, play that first half note, just hold it out. Here we go. Go. Now that you got that, make sure you keep your throat nice and open. Nice round sound. Now that we have that, let's go through and play it again and keep that in mind. Keep your throat open, keep the airstream controlled. Try and not let that note just pop out like a laser. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. back. I want to do one all the way back at the beginning of your book. Number 22. Number 22. Make sure you look at your key signature for this one. Yep. What I want to work on in this, everybody listen up, what I want to work on in this one is I want us to all have a nice staccato technique. So that we can compare that later on when we play another exercise and work on our legato. I want to really get these two different styles in our head. So especially when we work on it, when we're going to gently touch the sky, we'll really know that staccato style because, or the legato style, because we'll know what the staccato style, which is the opposite of that, is. So make sure everything's short in this one at 22. Make sure it's all nice and short. Pretend there's a staccato over every one of those notes, okay? Here we go. Number 22. 1, 2, ready, go. Percussion, it felt like we was pushing the tempo just a little bit. So make sure we're staying right with me, okay? But let's have a little bit more separation on these notes, okay? Okay, that was good. Let's make it even better. Here we go. 22 again. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, good. That's perfect. Now jump back in your book all the way to 105. We're complete what we started yesterday on this one. We're going to finally finish this exercise. That last one we played was mostly staccato. Now this one, all nice and legato. All nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. So, our measure 1 and 2, what other measures look the same as measure 1 and 2? Somebody raise your hand and tell me.
5 and 6.
5 and 6. So go ahead and write the counting in on your measures 5 and 6. It's the same as measures 1 and 2. Because I wrote the counting in for measures 1 and 2. So right, that's the same counting for measures 5 and 6. And then once you're done with that, figure out measures 3 and 4. Write in the counting for measures 3 and 4 after you're finished with 5 and 6. Alright, who can raise their hand and tell me the counting for measures 3 and 4? For using simple tummy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Okay, and then quickly tell me, because 7 and 8 is pretty easy. Who wants to raise their hand and tell me the counting for measure 7 and 8? That one's pretty straightforward there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, that's correct. Alright. Right now we're just going to play measures 1 through 4 to start out with. So just measures 1 through 4. Don't go on beyond that. And remember, we want to hit right notes this time and keep it all nice and smooth, all connected, just everything connected. Here we go. Just measures 1 through 4. I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you come in, alright? I'll give you one bar. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. notes on this one. Aim for accurate numbers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Question, you gotta stay with me, don't rush it. You're almost a beat ahead there. Here we go. That was good. One last time, then we'll go focus on something else. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Alright, that time, now that we've got all the correct notes, we got to focus on our dynamics. We have a mezzo piano there, so we got to take it nice and soft. But we've just played it at it. I would call that a nice mezzo forte. We need the mezzo piano. Keep it nice and soft this time, alright? We got the notes down, correct notes. Let's aim for those correct notes and add on the dynamics. Nice and soft. Here we go. Nice and soft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's look at our second line. We're going to start in measure 5 and go to 8. So we're just going to play measure 5 to 8. This time we're going to focus on notes here. Alright, 5 to 8. Here we go. Remember, keep that nice legato style. You got to keep everything nice and smooth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sounds good. Question you make, gotta make sure you stay with me. So look up, okay? Alright, that sounded pretty good. Let's add the dynamics in. So this one's at a nice, it's in a nice mezzo forte. So bring it up just a little bit louder than what you just played it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, good. Let's do the whole exercise now. So measures 1 through 4, we're going to stay at piano, and then in measure 4 we're going to crescendo up to that dynamic level that we just had. So we're going to start out soft, and then by measure 5, in measure 4 we're going to crescendo, and in measure 5 we're going to be at the dynamic level that we just stopped at. Alright, here we go. The whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, stay in time. Here we go. Again, stay in time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wanted you guys to keep going. That's okay though. Let's try that one more time without me. I want to see how you guys do it without me keeping time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. That sounded great. Get out, gently touch the sky. Alright, as the brass is still getting those out, alright, good ones, I want to hear it. Just play your first note. Just play and hold your first note that you have. So really listen today. I really want to go through and try and help get rid of all these waves. We want to have better intonation. We want to be in tune with each other. The more waves we hear, that means we're not in tune with each other. I talked with this A couple weeks ago in woodwind section, it's about the waves one, trying to get rid of that. So woodwinds, are playing hold your first note. Here we go. Woodwinds on. Ready? Play. That doesn't sound too bad. So what we're aiming for, and this is for everybody, brass and woodwinds, to get rid of all the waves that we have in these pictures. Because this is a nice, slow, flowing, gentle piece. And we don't want to have all these nice, beautiful tones that we're making, and then all of a sudden you hear this wobbling in the sound, alright? So we want to aim for correct pitch here. So let's start at the beginning. We're just going to go from the beginning to 9. So brass, you get a break for just a second. But still be paying attention. You should be up sooner than you know. So just the beginning to 9. Stop on 9. Here we go. Good. That was great, except for clarinets. Let's just focus on our leads. So when we have a C to F, is that in your part? Which part do you play? Yeah. So when you have like your leads from that C to the F, we got to make sure we're really keeping that air steady, so we don't have a little kick up in here. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Remember, fast air. We want to keep that air, just keep it going. That was good though, okay? Here we go. Remember, keep that air going. Nice fast air. Here we go again. Okay, be ready. We have a whole bunch of half notes and components right through here. So we really have to listen for intonation, okay? I just want to hear saxes. Yeah, right from the beginning to 9 saxophones. Just 9 notes here. Here we go. Ready? Go. There's our problem note. What note is that, guys? G and E, F, C. We really have to tune that. That's a 5th right here. We had to really make sure that's in tune, because that's really going to wobble out. So let's hold that. Your C and your G. Hold that out. Here we go. There you go. You had it in there. That's a lot better. We had to make sure we, instead of having that at the end, we have to hit that note just like that, so we don't have all those waves. All right, that was good. All right, that's good all the way up to there. Let's start at 9 and go to 16. Okay, 9 to 16, and everybody, let's see, yep, and brass, you get to come into when you get there. So 9 to 16. Here we go. But before we go on, take out these sheets I got you. Make sure everybody has a pen or pencil, preferably a pencil. There's two big words in here that I really want you guys to learn this piece so that we can have it ready for this contest. The first one, what do we have? Let's see here. So in measure 12, all the way at the top, you have fumoso. Write that in that top, in that circle in the first section up there on the top of your page. Who can give me a definition of that word? Raise your hand and tell me. Fumoso. Does anybody know? Anybody want to take a guess? No. Fumoso means more quickly. So that means, as you can see there, it says our quarter note equals 84. If you look back at the beginning, it says our quarter note equals 72. So right there, the tempo is going to be a bit faster than we started at the beginning. So right in that definition box, more quickly, or to quicken your tempo. Because we're going to be moving faster there. What are some characteristics of this? Just tell me. What's the characteristic of this? Raise your hand and tell me. Better someone. I'm going to start picking.
Quicker.
Yeah, it's quicker. What are the words that are synonyms for quicker? Faster. Yep. Write all those in that characteristic box. What are some non-examples? What's the opposite of fumoso? What? Yeah, slow down. So write it in there. So some non-examples. Slow down. That's the opposite of it. Or we can put retardando, because that's the opposite of it too, because that's slowing down and pulling back on the tempo. And for examples, write in for that you have measure 12 over there, gently touch the sky, so that you know where to find it at. So that you can look there and be like, well, right there is my example, because that's where the tempo picks up, okay? In your examples box there. Make sure you're writing this down. So in the example box, just write measure 12. So that we have it there, so we know exactly where to go back to look to find it. Alright, so give me a quick reminder of what the definition of fumoso is. Yep, more quickly, good. Alright, let's continue on. Keep this piece of paper close to hand now, because we still got one more word in here. But remember that though, so when we get to 12, that tempo's going to pick up just a little bit because it's more quickly there. Alright, let's start back at 9 to 16. Here we go. Remember, really listen, we want to get rid of those waves today. We're not in California, we're not surfing, we don't need any waves. Alright? Here we go. Let's try that one more time. Let's see if we can just pick up the tempo just ever so slightly. That was good though. I like that. We're getting rid of a lot of those waves. I like it today. Here we go. 9 to 16 again. Stay right with me, okay? If anything, just use your peripheral to see me, okay? You gotta stay in that tempo with me. Alright, let's do the next jump. Let's do 16 to 24. Now here we really have the full band, so we really have to make sure we listen now. Okay? Because if everybody playing, the more, you know, if just a couple of you are out of tune, that's going to be creating all these different waves with the intonation. So let's keep that on task. So number 16 to 24. Here we go. Make sure everybody's ready. Hands up. You ready? Here we go. Ready? Go. That was good. I love that crescendo at 19. That was perfect. That was great. But at measure 22, we go down to what dynamic? Somebody raise your hand and tell me. So again, how are we going to get there? Are we just going to instantly drop? No. What are we going to do? Someone, we're going to have a small day crescendo there because everybody has a half note there at 21. So we're going to bring that day crescendo down to the mesocano. But now, we only have 2 counts to do it, so that means we've got to really do it quickly, okay? Because for that other crescendo, it's a lot easier to get loud faster, but it's a lot harder to get soft quicker, okay? All right, everybody, here we go. Same spot, 16 to 24. Really get those crescendos and decrescendos in. Here we go. Ready? Go. Good. That was way better tune-wise. Pitch-wise, that was way better. But I would still like some more of the decrescendo there at measure 21. We have to keep that softer there. And then flutes, when you come in, I know we get higher there. So still make sure you, but try and play it still a little bit softer, okay? Let's try that one more time. That was good. I like that. Let's just work on that decrescendo one more time here. 16 to 24. Ready? Go. Good. That was a lot better that time. Flutes, do you think you guys can play that any softer? Do you think you can there at measure 22? The note's pretty high up there. If you can't, that's just fine. Just try and keep it as soft as you can. That note is pretty high up there, so. Alright, that was good. Pitch is sounding a lot better, guys. Thank you for that. Alright, let's work from 24 to 42. 24 to 42. Okay? Alright, everybody ready? Here we go. Ready? Go. Make sure we all stay in time clearance. We all got to stay together, okay? Listen to each other and watch me. Here we go. Ready? Go. Always be confident with your entrances, okay? Always be confident. Like go brats, I need you a little bit more there. That was good. I know you were playing there. Just give me some more on your entrance there. Go brass on measure 30, okay? Because you have an accent on that, so really put that accent on right there. Can we start at measure 28, right on measure 28. Right on measure 28, here we go. Ready? Go. Up, okay. Enter here, forte dynamic. Ready? Go. Here we go. Ready? Go. There you go. I really like the intensity that you guys putting on there because at 34, that's the real big climax of the piece. So good job. Keep that up. All right, we're going to start at 42 and go to the end here. 42 to the end. And make sure you watch me for the rallentandos in the back of the tempo one, okay? Make sure you watch me for that. So 42 to the end. Ready? Go. Note and play that at a piano dynamic right now. Just hold and play that last note at a piano dynamic. Get ready? Play. Now play at a forte dynamic. Ready? Play. Now give me between that notes of forte. Ready? Go. Now, what do you see in measure 48? We've got one last word here to measure 48. What do you guys see there? Raise your hand and tell me. Rallentando. Write that in there for that second box on your sheet. Rallentando. This one is especially important in this piece. Because I want you to, if you write rallentando in, can someone give me a definition?
A large slowdown.
Yep. Gradually get slower. A large slowdown. Pulling back on tempo. Write that in the definition box. And then go through, on the examples, go through in your music and write down whichever measure you see a rallentando in. And you can also see, and rallentando is also R-A-L-L dot. So they might not have rallentando all the way out. So go through music and find every measure that it's in and write that in the examples. I found rallentando in measure 11, 45, and 48. That's the big three that I found in this piece. We have a rallentando 3 times in this piece. That's why it's very important. Because when we have the rallentando, we really have to look up to the conductor because we all have to stay together at that time. Because we all have to pull back. It's a team effort right there. So we all have to pull back, and then we have to start right back at the tempo there. And what are some characteristics? Just name out some. I already named out a whole bunch. Somebody raise your hand and tell me. How about in the trumpets? Any characteristics? Yep, slows down, pulls back, right there into the characteristics. And that's why this one is important, because this piece has round tempo 3 times it. And that's 3 round tempos is a lot for only having 15 minutes of music. 3 round tempos already, that's a lot there. So we're going to have a lot of slowing down, and we have tempo 1 where we pick back up, and we have piamoso where the tempo gets faster. That's why these two are very important, because they're all big tempo changes in this piece. Because the piamoso, in here with the piamoso, that's where we pick the tempo up, and with the round tempo, we pull the tempo back. Yep, they're basically the opposite. Here we go. Let's do 42 to the end again. This time, really focus on that round tempo. So 42 to the end. Nice, beautiful sound. I'm really liking the legato style today. You guys are really doing a great job. Let's keep it up to the end, okay? We're almost done. 42 to the end. Ready? Go. Make sure we're all staying together. Make sure we're watching. Everybody's staying together, okay? Here we go. Get set. Get ready. Driving that down beat you're ready to play. Ready? Go. Make sure tuba and low brass, mostly tuba and baritone, make sure we're really listening, okay? We really want to get rid of those weights today. We're really looking for that nice and tuned bit. Here we go. Round time up to the end. Ready? So measure 48 to the end. Ready? Ready? Go. Keep those sheets with this music. So you remember those 2 terms, those are very important in there.